It's week 2 of the National Football League, and all eyes are on Christian Kirksey.
Two one-loss teams set to lace it up. This ought to be fun, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the one interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown pass.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets. And bottom line, how do they get a win?
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down.
And CD, that last throw, you ready for this? Puts him over 90,000 passing yards now for his career, an almost unimaginable number.
You know, I actually sat down when you said that number because it is almost unimaginable. Because, let me do the calculation here. That's more than 51 miles, Brandon. Okay? Are you kidding me? Very impressive.
To throw again on second down. Brady. That's complete to Pierce. And he takes this one down almost all the way into the 30. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
On play action, now Brady.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. They'll run it for the first time with Dameon Pierce. And a little spin cycle. Room to run now. And taking it to the 15-yard line before it's brought down. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down. That is a running back who is not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the C's opened up for him. First down, they go right back to Pierce.
And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to 10. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up.
The first down one got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. On 2nd down, here's Pierce.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Now Brady. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Jamal Agnew, his first touchdown of the new season.
And the Texans are on the board first here this afternoon.
Building confidence after a loss, that's a good way to do it. The loss last game, but first drive here in this one, cashing it in for 6.
And they can talk all they want about putting a loss behind them. I think that drive there did more than any conversation they had, don't you think?
That's exactly right. Puts that to bed, and this is what they said all week long. A lot of things they needed to do differently, but whatever they said appears to have worked.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
So here are the Jags now set to get their first drive.
They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line.
Lawrence's throw into the hands of Kirk.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Straight ahead, ETN.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
The Jaguars had 0-1 in the year following the loss in the opener. And what doubly stings for them, CD, they lose week 1 at home, and now here on the road week 2. So it's certainly not a must-win, but boy, you hate to start a season with 2 straight losses.
Yeah, because you sort of feel like you're playing from behind right from the beginning, and that can really mess with your confidence. Plus, if you get to 0-2, here come the articles, here comes the sports talk shows, pointing out the small percentage of teams that make the playoffs after they begin a season 0-2.
ETN up the middle.
2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars.
Lawrence.
And that's incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target, and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
To throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 21.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball. Could not hang on. 2nd down coming up. Running out of the gun with ETN.
And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
And this is why, of course, the defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
On 3rd down, Lawrence.
His throw caught at about the 5.
And the Jaguars are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And they'll run with ETN.
And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. Second and goal from the 1. One more time with Etienne. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
The numbers on the ground for Pierce last week. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
Now Brady gets away with one. Lucky could have been intercepted, but it falls to the ground. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On is the punter, Johnston now, as he sends this one away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. 7-7, our score after 1. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Etienne to start the drive. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Here's Lawrence to throw. Quick slant caught by Kirk. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Lawrence finding Kirk there for the Jaguar first.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. They'll try and set up the screen to Etienne. A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's 2nd down. What a dimension this man brings to this defense. He had his mind set there that he was going to get in and make that tackle. He really flew to the football. 2nd and 9 from the 44. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Well, I see him catch a few passes on the backfield in the first half.
Certainly seems like getting him one passing game is
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
And now the throw incomplete as well.
That's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown. The opening drive, just 1 first down per minute and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Texans are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. They'll start on the ground with Pierce. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Brady going to throw. He gets it to Cooks. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area.
And now a fumble. Brady loses the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. Here's Brady to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. Throwing now is Brady. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Schultz. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. From just shy of midfield, Brady. And that's complete to Cooks. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 38-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Again, it's Brady. He's got his man. It's Pierce. Down inside the 10. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A big play that time on the catch and run. 35 yards. Here's Pierce. Will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage. It sets up second and goal. They'll try and run it in with Janovich, the fullback. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Andy Janovich taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Texans have taken the lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here and try to tie this football game. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now a throw here to his running back. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Here's Lawrence. Complete to Jones. And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. Lawrence will throw. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you can go for big yardage.
Sets him on for 2nd down, staying on the schedule. 3rd and 2, now Lawrence. And able to find Kirk complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. Lawrence going to throw again. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. From the 30 on 2nd down. Lawrence. This is caught. It's Kirk. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Now a throw in the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Christian Kirk as the first half is winding down. And the Jaguars have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken at the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Sorry, Coach, put a pin in that. We are going to move right on to the third quarter here. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he returns this to the 22. The Jaguars ready to get going to start quarter number 3. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense? Tight ends love this route because nine times they'll take the block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. That one goes for 8 yards.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. And the Texans scoop it. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. So this game tied at the half. And if you want to really come up with the first big play in this third quarter, we have our answer.
Well, basketball, you know how they tell you to have active hands defensively? I think the same thing applies here. Nice job there, prying the ball free. And now the guys have a chance to take the lead if they can put something together. The beauty of doing it in football, you don't get called for a foul if you hit their arms.
They go again with Pierce. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. First down marker at the 31. It's third down. Now Brady. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Brady. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Well, first and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. They'll run here with Pierce. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop it behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it will be second down. Brady now to throw. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
Brady now on 3rd and goal. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And Gay knocks this one through, and they take a 17-14 lead. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. This offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And
hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the ball ends up out of bounds, so it'll be a loss on the play. Well, obviously, you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline. It saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I played?
Yeah, you played defense. Yeah. I'll let you go.
I took a shot.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Lawrence's throw into the hands of Kirk. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
A couple of 1st downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
On 1st down, Lawrence. Screenplay, here's ETN. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
And they've used him in the passing game to great effect so far. And here they get it to him again on the screen, and it turns into a nice positive play.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Lawrence. And Jones has it over the middle. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 15-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains. Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. He'll find ETN out of the backfield. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2. A handoff for ETN. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to run with ETN. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Travis Etienne with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Jaguars have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Texans now. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board every match. And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Back now in Houston. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the fourth quarter. That throw by Brady incomplete.
But plain and simple, that's the second time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to, and maybe his rhythm is just off? He's got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak. Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and we're watching drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep...
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
To try again after the sack. Brady. Under pressure, they got him again.
Brought down by Trayvon Walker on the pass rush.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
Now Brady. And that is incomplete. A 4th and very long coming up. You're out of field goal range. I don't know that you can go for this.
Well, I know that you want to, right? You know that they want to say, hey, let's go for this. We've got the perfect play drawn up. Let's do it. But I wouldn't go for it either. I agree with you totally. You're only down 1 score. Punt it. Let your defense pick you up.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
Got it. From the shotgun, Lawrence, quick slant caught by Kirk.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. A shotgun snap and a give to ETN.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 35-yard line.
Here's a give to ETN.
It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. From the 29, Lawrence. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up 2nd down. All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
Lawrence going to get this to ETN, and he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Back to the ground with ETN. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with a minute 56 to go. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Lawrence. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That'll be their 2nd, so one more chance to stop the clock here, and we'll be back. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Now ETN. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. ETN once more. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line and out the way. A gain of 2 as they're knocking on the door now. 3rd and goal. This is football time to me. They're inside the 10-yard line. That's like drawing the line in the sand. Who's going to make the stand here? Defensive guys, they know if he gets in the end zone, this ball game is over. And the guys with the football right now, they're thinking, let's just pound it in there. Got to hold them to 3 to keep this a one-score game. They'll try to run with ETN. And trying to shake free, but ETN cannot. The defense will stop him short. No gain on the play. What to do now on 4th and goal. So a big one coming here for Kaimi Fairbairn. This will get the lead up to 7. And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Delay of game. Offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. The kick by Fairbairn is good, and that'll make this a 7-point game. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. And now out comes Houston. The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now Brady. Finding Schultz. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So for the Jaguars, it was a great all-around performance.
It's another one.